What is up guys, and welcome to my latest video here on MPC Vids, and today I just wanted to kind of react to the announcement of the MPC3 update. I appreciate this is a few days late, but this is the first time I've been able to sit down and talk about this. So yeah, unfortunately it is what it is, but here we are doing it anyway. So what a year we've had as MPC users. We finally got stems to the standalone machines, which is really cool. I still need to play with that a bit more. And now we've had this announcement of this huge new software update that's coming to the device, MPC3, and my god, this is huge. This is a complete overhaul of the software essentially. The whole interface is getting a complete upgrade and there's a ton of new features. I'm not going to talk about them all in this video, but yeah, if you want to find out more information, go over to the official Akai YouTube channel and watch the video there. There's a showcase of everything new that's coming to it and it shows you how the workflow works and everything like that, so definitely go and check that out. And obviously there's other YouTubers that have already been given access to the software and they've done videos about it as well. So there's plenty of ways you can go and see what's going on with this around YouTube. I am in exactly the same position as you guys right now. I haven't got access to the software yet, so there's only going to be a certain amount I can talk about in this video. I have signed up to the beta, which isn't publicly available yet. I'm waiting for an email to be able to download the software. If you want to sign up to that as well, I'll leave a link in the description. You can sign up and then basically it's a waiting game. So yeah, very exciting times. In this video, I'm just going to talk a little bit about what I don't like about the MPC at the moment and what I hope these updates are going to bring, some of the features that I like, some of the things that I'm a bit worried about, and then obviously it'd be great to get your reactions in the comments as well. So please let me know what you think about the MPC3 update from what you've seen. Leave it in the comments below and I'll look forward to reading all your reactions to that. So to give a bit of context, I need to talk about what I feel about this device in its current state right now. And I love this device, don't get me wrong. I think it's extremely powerful and very usable. But one of the problems I have with it is I feel like I spend about 80 to 90% of the time in this area of the device and only about sort of 10 to 20% of the time over here actually putting fingers on pads and laying down beats. So that's always been my big criticism of this device. It's the one thing I don't like particularly about it. I still like using it overall, but that's the one thing which I always think, I feel like I spend a lot of time here and not enough time here. So I think that's important to know. And a couple of other things as well, you know, I hate the menu diving, such as like trying to get into effects and things like that. I just think it's really clunky. And there's a couple of other things like the mixer. We'll talk about this more later, but I really don't like that either. But what my hope is with this, and it does look like it is the case, that Akai are sort of thinking about this in exactly the same way as me, and I'm sure a lot of you guys as well, where we don't like that. So we want something that makes it more a kind of 50-50 balance between these two areas, and we want more emphasis on creating beats instead of messing around in the menu. Now, this obviously is a very software-orientated device, but I think with these updates, from what I've seen, what are coming, it's going to be a lot cleaner and it's going to be a lot more about composing and making beats and putting down sequences and tracks, and hopefully a lot less about menu diving and moving around in this area and trying to find what you want and doing a lot of work inside here. So yeah, on the whole, I'd say that's the main reason I'm really excited about this update, because I think it's going to solve a lot of the headaches that I have with this device at the moment. So some of the things that really stand out to me is the fact that there's going to be a lot more information on this one home screen. So there's going to be less having to go into the menu and move around these areas all the time and using the touch screen. There's going to be a lot more things you can control from this home screen, including the sample, including MFX, including sends. All those kind of things, if you look at the update, are now going to be available from this main screen. So that's a huge improvement for me, and I'm really looking forward to trying that out and hoping that it solves this problem which I'm having with this device. Another great thing which I think is the update to the mixing area. So the mixing area as it stands, I think this is so poor and I don't understand the kind of thought process behind this. This area I just think is not very well designed, and we're going to be getting the channels, so that's a massive update. It's a lot more intuitive, and you can even see that the icon at the top is exactly what we're going to be getting. So why they decided to have that icon like that and then present it like this, I don't know. I've never liked this area, and I'm really looking forward to having a proper traditional sort of channel strip view. That's going to make things a lot more intuitive and a lot easier to control as well. So yeah, that's a great thing that I'm looking forward to as well. On the whole as well, the interface looks so clean. I really am excited to try it. I'm a front-end developer myself, so I build websites and I work with designs all the time. So the user interface is always something which I'm looking at in quite a lot of detail, and it's always something that I want to be nice as well, obviously, because that's my kind of career. It's what I do for my career. So to look at something like this, I don't find this area that inspiring. I find it a bit dull. And now that this new update's come out, it actually looks quite dated, I think, this. So the new update that's coming along, the interface looks insanely clean, really nice colour palette, a lot easier on the eye and a lot more fun on the eye as well, which I think will make a big difference. I think it'll be a more exciting place to be when you're in front of that screen and when you're in front of this device, so that's another big positive that I'm looking forward to as well. Okay, some of the things that I'm a bit concerned about, I'd say the arrangement view, the change to this arrangement view similar to a DAW is something that I'm very concerned about, and what I don't want to happen with this device is that it feels like a portable DAW with a MIDI controller attached to it. I think it already does feel a little bit like that in some ways, and I was hoping this update would kind of stop that and kind of prevent some of that. And some of the things that are in the update, that is definitely the case, but this brand new linear workflow that it's being called, I'm really not sure on it yet, and I'm gonna have to reserve my judgment until I've actually worked with it. It looks powerful, it looks like there's good features, but is it just gonna feel like we're working in a DAW? So I don't want that at all. I want to feel like I'm on a piece of hardware, so I am really reserved on my judgments about that. At the end of the day, it's an MPC. It's a legendary piece of hardware, it's got a legacy, and I want that to continue, so I hope that's the case as well. The sequences, the tracks and the drum programs, they've always been what I've associated with MPC. When I moved up to the Live II, it was so easy to pick up this workflow because it's the same as all the legacy models as well. Obviously it's in a digital format here on the screen, but it was really easy to understand straight away. I hope the new update doesn't detract from that too much, because to me that's what MPC is. It's sequences, tracks and drum programs, and I've always worked in that way with MPC, so it's going to be a big change going to a linear flow like that, but I guess we'll just have to see how it feels when we're actually on it. So that is it for this one, guys. Obviously apologies that I couldn't actually physically show you the features, but I don't have the software update yet, just like you guys probably. I'm looking forward to getting hold of it. I really do think it's a massive improvement on what we've already got. But yeah, obviously as well, there are a couple of concerns that I have, which I have addressed there. Like I mentioned, let me know in the comments below what you think about it. Be really interested to read your thoughts over the next couple of days once this video's gone live. And apart from that, guys, as usual, keep making beats, and I'll be back with more videos very, very soon.